Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is just going to be for a February forecast. We're running a February forecast for the month, okay? But 2016, the year doesn't really matter. I feel like people are going to find this reading when it comes, you know? It doesn't matter the year. If you guys resonate, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, go to jocelynlovely84@gmail.com. Here's the thing about Jocelyn. Jocelyn. I always have something to do. I do. And I try my hardest to like show up and then still do what I gotta do. But this week was rough. I'm exhausted. And I'm here though, because I really wanted to do a forecast for you guys, okay? So let's get started. If you guys resonate with the readings, like, share, and subscribe. If you want personal readings, go to jocelynlovely84@gmail. And then Cash App, PayPal is in the description box below, okay? All right. We're going to use the Kali Oracle deck mixed with the Luna L, okay? All right, for this month of February, it almost seems like there's some, you're going from like, it's like you peer through a wall. You're trying to break down a wall within yourself, and you do. You successfully break down a barrier that maybe you've been holding on to or felt for a while, but haven't been able to break through it or not understood why you couldn't break through these walls or barriers, and you do it successfully. Because you're going from this energy, which is like January energy, last year energy. You could have felt like this for a long time. To this energy. Look at the difference. There's a lot of light. Look at the difference between these two cards. Seriousness, a lot on your plate. Trying to navigate through the barriers of life that could have been external, only reflecting it for it to be internal, to this energy. This one right here, where you just seem a little bit more confident. Right? Maybe that's what it is. You couldn't break through certain barriers, so you didn't feel confident, and now you do. Hello, welcome. It's good to see everybody. Yes. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are feeling well on this beautiful day. It's a beautiful Sunday. Good, how are you? I'm doing good. Woke up exhausted. You know, had to get ready and I still feel exhausted. I'm trying to like reserve as much energy as I can for tomorrow because I have my work week starts tomorrow as well, like everybody else, mostly everybody else. So, yeah. But we're here today. We're here and we're alive and we're well. That's what I'm saying. It's like something happens in the emotional level. I feel like you guys decide to stick to a plan or stick to something on your path. Whereas, and again, you could have felt like you couldn't get through something or get through to someone, or like all your plans could have faltered and you couldn't understand why certain things were not working in your favor. It almost seems like by February, you figure out why. You break down this internal struggle and then boom, you can move forward. It's like receiving the green light to move forward. And then look what happens. It's like the minute you break through this internal fear, struggle, whatever it is, it's like you step into your Empress energy. Whatever's happening now, you're activating the feminine energy, which is perfect for February, because when you think of February, you think of love, you think of gentleness, you think of wisdom, self-worth, a better sense of understanding self. And that's what happens. And then you look at yourself and realize you've made it so far. This is a badge of honor, a badge of loyalty, but to self. I don't know, it's like you move different. Once you see something clearly, you break down this barrier within and you're loyal to self, which I think is exactly what you needed to move forward and be a little bit more confident in your decision making. Yes, it's okay if you like, share, and subscribe. Yes, thank you. I will feel better for tomorrow, hopefully. Yes, like, share, and subscribe, okay, guys? You can donate as well, Cash App, PayPal, in the description box below, or you can donate on YouTube, okay? All right. Let's see what else, Sagittarius. Yeah. There's something here about you seeing... Maybe you've been carrying too many people on your back. I'm getting you just been carrying a load, right? And you need to lighten the load off of your back. You've been trying to care for everybody else, be there for everybody else. But it's like the sense of loyalty only comes from you. Do you understand that? And that's what provokes you. It's like you expect other people to be loyal to you and be there for you, but then you realize they can't. It's not in anyone's nature to be 100% loyal to you or giving or over giving to you. And that's when you just cut it off and decide to just walk away from something. Maybe it's not even walk away. I just think you pull your energy back and then it helps you. Look, it's a sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. You're going to keep sacrificing your own self-worth, beliefs, wants, and needs, or you're going to sacrifice everyone else in the making. Because you can. You could literally cut everyone else. My mom won't let me donate. That's okay. If you're under 18, maybe you shouldn't be donating anyways, right? All right. Neptune, sacrifice. That's what I'm saying. You keep sacrificing your wants, needs, your whatever for this, for the people you have around you, the environments you're in. You keep giving too much, and then this is the year where you're like, boom, you're done. This is how you get to the 10. You stop giving a fuck about everybody else's wants and needs, and you focus on what matters to you, and boom. That's how you get to the 10. I'm getting you're just like upset or like exhausted. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're exhausted from overgiving, or you're exhausted from showing the same type of loyalty that certain people will not be able to show you. They can't. So what happens is when you start showing loyalty to self, you're no longer angry and taking anger out on people who, again, it's not in their nature. So again, I'm not saying, oh, you're with the wrong people or you're in the wrong environment. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying know when to give and when not to. And I feel like you're exhausted from over giving. It's like you've been focused on everybody else but yourself and your own priorities, and you're the one that's losing. So how much for a personal reading? On live or if you want to do a personal reading now, give me like 20 bucks. I'll spend this time doing a personal reading on you. Thank you. Disgust. Hey, Black 440. Gangster Gaming. Hello. Thank you. Mark. Yeah, $20 for personal reading. All right, y'all. Let's see what else. Venus. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Love and loyalty for self shows up this Valentine's Day. Let's see what else. Venus, Venus. Yes, love. Ah, that's what's been missing. Love of self, loyalty to self. And that's the best decision you've made so far, or you have made so far. Because that's what it is. I feel like you saw who your real friends are. You see how much you devote. And then, like, if it doesn't get reciprocated, you don't get upset about that. You just do you. Yep. Taurus season. It's approaching, but there's something here about Venus, love, Empress energy. Again, male or female, it doesn't matter. You are what, it's an energy, right? And I feel like some of you guys have been dying for this type of love, this type of devotion, this type of energy, this type of like connections. And I feel like you haven't received that. But again, this is because there's a blockage within yourself. Once you break through this blockage, you'll understand. Then you start reflecting. You start attracting people who are like that, who can love and be as loyal as you are. But again, we can't expect people to be more loyal to us than we are to ourselves. But I feel like the more loyal we are to ourselves, the more we start seeing that reflected back to us. That's the Ten of Cups. This is what I'm saying. You're at an ending. This is what you really want, is a Ten of Cups. And we keep thinking that other people are going to be able to bring that to us, but they can't. They can't. Only we can. What days do I stream? I don't know. Mondays, Fridays, Sundays, sometimes Thursdays. I don't have a set schedule. But I will stream tomorrow on Monday. I think. Temperance. I'm not 100% sure, but I think on Mondays. Hello, welcome Ronald. Welcome to everybody that stopped by in the chat. How are you guys? Hopefully you guys are good. Yeah, temperance. Look at this. The Ten of Cups. But it's for you. The universe has been trying to get you to open up here so that you could receive this level of loyalty and trust and love for self. But it's like you're still missing something, or you're still not able to get it. And I think you're working through that this season. So by like March, I think you guys are going to have a better understanding of what your needs are, and then showing up for yourself. That way, you know, you're not disappointed by people not being able to be there for you, right? Or you won't just be disappointed because you won't be able to be there for yourself. And this is the world. It's an ending. That's another ending. We got a 10, that's two tens, and an ending, which is the world. But this gives me the release of something, the release of a painful lesson, of expecting An imbalance of giving and receiving. Okay? I'm gonna leave the stream. Yeah, you can leave the stream if you want. That's okay. You're not forced to stay here. This isn't your job. You can leave or, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Two of Cups. It's a balance. For love and loyalty of self. Then once that happens, you're going to start noticing people are showing up for you. But you won't notice that because there's unresolved issues here. Not unresolved issues, unresolved healing. Damn, the Ten of Swords fell on the deck. That's 3 10s. And a couple of 9s. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and then a 10, which was, what was the other 10? We keep showing up with 3 10s and we're missing one more 10. I'm going to give this the 10 of Cups because it's Neptune. We'll see what else. No, that is the 10 of Cups. We're missing the 10 of Wands, which I'm pretty sure was the 9 of Wands. So that's what we're missing. It's a wand in action. Working really hard to get to a place where you're proud of yourself or committed to self, but still can't feel like there's something missing, and that's what it is. You're missing one more wand. You're missing like the 10 of Wands. What else are you missing? 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. There you go, 10 of Pentacles. You have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands that was here earlier. So you're at 2 9s, 2 10s. 9 of Pentacles is self-established. It's somebody who worked really hard to get to where they're at. Loyalty to self. 9 of Wands. That should be the 10, but we're not gonna make it. Unless if it's 2 straight 10s come out of here, I'm not considering them 10s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a renewed sense of self. And you become proud of yourself. Let's see what else. We're going to use the, keep getting aces. We're going to use a different deck, okay? I want to use the, oh, this is a 10, I didn't even know. Wheel of Fortune is technically a 10. So that could be 4 10s on the deck, but it's not, it's 4 10s, it's completion. So by the, look, 10 of Cups. By the end of, we already have it. By the end of February, you're going to be in completion mode. Like something's done. Something's complete. So towards March, you're going to realize there's a difference between you. Something within you shifts, man. You start getting focused or like committed to your own lifestyle. Like more focused and committed to your lifestyle. Yeah, these cards feel the Sun. What did I tell you? It's like you find a sense of happiness. It's like the more time you spend with yourself, the more respect you have. And then it's like the more you find out about who you really are. What you're willing to deal with, what you're not. All right, let's see what else. The Fool. Oh, the Fool. No, oh. There's some healing that takes place. There's healing that takes place. The Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. That's what you've needed is healing. There's something here about your shadow not being seen or heard. And by the end of February or during February, you're going to see like, you feel so far away from some type of like sense of identity or understanding of self. You feel so far away from it. You feel so disconnected from it. But by the end of February, I'm telling you, you're going to find something about yourself and it's going to make a lot of sense. Something gets healed here. And that's why you start trusting yourself. That's why you start believing in yourself, because something within you gets healed. It's like you weren't able to reassure yourself in some way, shape, or form. And this time you get to do it. And it's going to be reflected back to you and other people, which is why you kept. It was easy to sit there and blame everybody else for the triggering that they did towards you, towards us. But then it's like, that's being mirrored back, right? So then we sit down, we do the work, right? We write it, we journal about it, we talk about it with therapists or groups, support groups. And that's when we realize it's an internal wounding. So if you feel so abandoned, misunderstood, unheard, like there's lack of loyalty to you, for you, it's a wounding that we're healing from the past. And that's why it keeps reappearing, because it's actually a wounding that you see for the first time from your past and you heal it. And all of a sudden you're in this energy where that wounding doesn't hurt you as much, right? You don't feel so abandoned because you have yourself. And then it gets reflected back to you and other people. So there's people who are showing up for you. There could be people that are showing up for you, but you may not even see that because you're afraid. Every little trigger that reminds you of your past, where you were abandoned or people didn't show up for you when they said they would, that keeps getting triggered up. So this season, you feel that. That's why you were lacking confidence in the feminine energy. This is female energy. This talks about self-worth, self-esteem. When we think of the sun is the solar plexus, this talks about vitality, clarity, understanding of self. You know who you are. It links to self-worth. It links to action. But you can't take action if you don't take responsibility for the wounding. And you do this season. Okay? Let's see what else. Anything else? All right, we're gonna use the anime tarot to finish this off, okay? Mixed with the Black Moon astrology cards. This card didn't come up right. Yeah, I feel. Somebody feels devastated because they walk around with this wounding and pain, thinking people don't love them, people don't show up for you, people aren't this, people aren't that, but that is a lie. Even if that happens and it's a small trigger, if you this keeps reappearing very little by little, it's because of the stuff from your past that is too painful to look at or you've been too afraid to tap into. And this is the season you get to do that. because you want to heal this, you want to fix this. It's going to be hard for us to have relationships with good people or try to fix any bad relationship if we're still holding on to the things that triggered us, like somebody not showing up when they said they would. Even if you say, even if we swear we're not going to hang around these people, somehow we still get triggered into this because it's a wounding from the past. It will never go away until we fix it. There you go. I am. Who are you in spite of people not showing up for you? That shouldn't break you. If people don't show up for you, it shouldn't break you. It shouldn't fucking kill you, but it kills us because it's coming from a parent who always abandoned us when we were a kid. Okay? It's coming from a parent who abandoned us when we were a kid. Let's see. And this is you trying to still be okay after everything that happened. But this parent, mom, dad, sibling, whoever raised you, they keep reappearing. And this trigger keeps happening to make you heal from this. It's not a coincidence that 3 people didn't show up for you this month or last month, or you keep remembering the times when somebody said they were going to be there for you and they didn't. And then we shut down and we run away. Yeah, definitely. 7 of Cups with the Star. Healing. The Star, it's a balance. It's you seeing that you're still an amazing person. And yes, you didn't deserve people abandoning you. You didn't deserve people not showing up for you. You didn't deserve that. So it's time for us to sit there and heal from that. Because as far as we're concerned, it still affects us. Even when we try to act like nothing bothers us, it bothers us. We may not react to somebody not showing up for us. We may not react to somebody, doing certain things. But if we run away or we avoid, right? If we shut down, that's still a reaction. You just didn't take action towards it. But shutting down was the action, right? You didn't lash out at anybody. So when we shut down and avoid, that's also making a choice to not engage or confront the issue at hand. And again, I'm not saying, oh, talk to the person. That's the last resort. For whoever didn't show up for you, if people didn't show up for you, right? It's confronting why that hurts, right? Talking to yourself about it as to why that really hurt, and you're gonna know what the answer is. That's the 10 of Cups. That brings you closer to a sense of happiness. A more free, emotionally available version of you. Because you went there with your emotions. You acknowledge where people have let you down. You acknowledge where you've been hurt the most. Because that shit feels like a stab wound to the heart. And this is you finally allowing yourself to feel that. And not, stopping from running and overworking yourself or being distracted so you won't have to deal with these things. This is you stopping and acknowledging the truth about why this hurts so fucking bad. I'm getting whoever you are, you've been abandoned like your whole life, or you grew up with people who were not available to you, who like left you just like that. And then it keeps happening. It stops once we heal from it. Okay? I said we. Eight of Pentacles. There. You see the purple? It's actually sadness. But there's a lot you're going to discover within yourself, like how great you are. How great you are of a person. You are an amazing person. Don't ever let somebody, the way they abandon you, define your worth. Because I know these people made you feel worthless. And then it keeps showing up in other people and they don't know what they did wrong, or they don't know why you got triggered so bad. But you know, or you're about to find out. This shouldn't stop you from loving yourself and seeing how amazing you really are. And it shouldn't stop you from starting real relationships or committing to people, friends, family, anything in the social, in the relationship arena, right? That could be sexual, friendships, family, anything. Don't let that stop you from letting others love you. Or don't let that stop you from forgiving people even when they accidentally don't show up or they choose not to show up, but they don't understand that this is a real trigger. And they're probably doing the same thing that, that has been done to them. If people don't show up for you, it's because they can't show up for themselves. And if they can't show up for themselves, it's because nobody taught them, nobody was showing up for them. Do you see how the cycle repeats? They didn't learn. But there's people who want to do better, right? And so you guys decide how you want to carry those relationships. But as far as I'm concerned, you're an amazing person. And this shouldn't affect your worth because you're worth so much. Even if your past doesn't tell you so. Your past could say you're a piece of, your past could say you weren't even worth somebody investing in. Your past could say that you weren't worthy of love, but you are. You are. And there's people that see you, and there's tarot readers that see you. There's God sees you, whether you believe or not. People see you, entities see you. Your children see you. Here you are. By the time March comes around, right? Getting ready for spring, a more renewed sense of self, a more open. This is a younger person. This is an adolescent, but I'm talking about internally. You're going to feel more free. You're going to want to take more chances. You're going to have a lot of weight off of your shoulders because you cleared that. So now you're moving forward and now there's more confidence within you so that anytime anybody else ever abandons you, thank you, Josie. Every time somebody abandons you or does that to you or triggers you like that, it doesn't hurt as much. It doesn't stop you from believing how amazing you actually are. It will never. And this is you a month from now realizing that. Giving yourself a chance, showing up a little bit more emotionally available, more open to taking risks, more happier because you understand your worth. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Josie. If you're still here, I love you. Thank you for my birthday gift. Nine of Pentacles. The 8 and the 1 of Pentacles. That's a 9. You worked so hard. And you're so proud of yourself. You are now. You're very proud of yourself now. But you're proud of your success, which surprisingly, you could be proud of all the money you've made. You could be proud of all the people you've helped. You could be proud of like your discipline, the way you show up, right? The success you've had in spite of where you come from. But there's this another type of success that you are going to realize you've earned or you've gained, and that's in the emotional realm. Being able to overcome trauma and triggers that you thought in the past would have just broken you down, that you couldn't even look at in the mirror back in the day, but you can now. I know it's Pentacles, but it's actually success in the realm of emotionality, right? The emotional realm. This is where your success lies. And you're going to realize that in February. And what a great time to see that, because February is all about love. The way we show up for ourselves, for our relationships, the way we want to commit to others, the way we want to commit to ourselves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Does anybody have any question or comment regarding the reading? All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out. I love y'all. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will be going live tomorrow, okay? But later on at night, like around 9 p.m. Y'all know I get home late. I gotta work, go work out, meetings, and then with y'all, and then I might go wash. I don't know. We'll see, okay? I love y'all. Take care. Bye.